Aloha, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Lara, during a press conference in Puerto Rico to obviously promote his fight with Canelo Alvarez, he gets on a podium and he basically says that I'm going to beat Canelo Alvarez just like Felix Trinidad beat Oscar De La Hoya. Now, what's so interesting about the statement that Lara made is the similarities between Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya. I thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, I think a lot of us already understood that Oscar De La Hoya, he was trying to basically make a new Oscar De La Hoya through Canelo Alvarez. We already understood that. But when I think about the similarities to Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya, it's pretty interesting. Because now with Lara making this comparison, saying that he's going to beat Canelo like Trinidad beat De La Hoya, it's funny because this fight, now that I think about it, is very similar to a De La Hoya versus Trinidad. I mean, don't get me wrong, Lara doesn't have the same style that Trinidad has, but when it comes to Mexico versus Puerto Rico, Lara, being a Cuban, is the closest thing to a Puerto Rican opponent, basically. Matter of fact, Lara even said in the press conference that people were wondering why he was wearing a Puerto Rican shirt. And he said, I'm wearing a Puerto Rican shirt because Puerto Ricans, they are our brothers. And basically, we have the same flag. The only difference is the stripes are a different color. Matter of fact, for those of you guys who didn't watch the press conference in Puerto Rico, let me read this little bit that Lara said. He said, on July 12th, the fans are going to see Mexico versus Cuba, and history is going to repeat itself. Just like when the underdog, at the time, Tito Trinidad, defeated Oscar De La Hoya, Puerto Ricans and Cubans are good brothers. On July 12th, you will see Lara giving the best of himself, and I want to tell you that Lara will beat Canelo Alvarez just like Trinidad beat Oscar De La Hoya, end quote. And I know that that fight between De La Hoya and Trinidad was a very close fight, but at the end of the day, a win is a win and a loss is a loss. It'll be pretty interesting to see what happens in this fight. This is a very competitive matchup. I'm still surprised that Canelo Alvarez had the balls to take this fight. So I got to give him some credit. I really got to give Canelo some credit for taking on the most dangerous fighter in his division. You know, even though Lara compared this fight to De La Hoya versus Trinidad, me personally, I believe this fight is more like De La Hoya versus Ike Quartey. I say that because Ike Quartey was more of a slick boxer like Lara is today. And just like the De La Hoya versus Quartey fight, this could be another similar situation where both of these fighters get knocked down in this fight. This could be Canelo Alvarez's first time getting knocked down. It wouldn't surprise me. It's that type of technique, skill, and power that is combined in this fight. So that's all I got on this one, guys. I'm on to the next one.